Oscar De La Hoya says that Ryan Garcia really should have took a tune-up fight ahead of the Gervonta Davis fight. Let's talk about it. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I am back with some more boxing. Oscar De La Hoya, he's expressed his thoughts after Ryan Garcia, no longer undefeated, lost to Gervonta Davis in the biggest fight this year. He talks about Ryan Garcia's alleged rib injury, and in the interview with Fight Hub TV, he says, quote, "I had zero clue whatsoever that he had a rib injury. I was wondering why he didn't take the January fight. That was a huge concern. First of all, of him not taking that fight, that was huge. How can you keep a car idle in the garage and not turn it on for several months and then think you're gonna go run the Daytona 500? It's impossible. So that was a big concern for me. I don't know who the mole was. I don't know. I would love to know, and I will get to the bottom of it, but it's interesting. It's interesting when the fighter loses, he fires everyone. That's just the way it is. I remember when I first lost, I fired everybody, but I didn't blame myself." So De La Hoya was telling Ryan Garcia that he should really rearrange and restructure his inner circle. Now, about the topic of the mole, I've already expressed my thoughts regarding the whole mole and leak. That is not why Ryan Garcia lost. Because first of all, if you have a mole, they have to have something to report. So what do I mean by that? Like if you're doing well in your sparring and whooping your sparring partners, or it's competitive, just regular everyday sparring, there's really nothing to snitch or report. It's only if you're getting whooped or you got knocked out or you got hurt or some gossipy stuff that it needs to be reported back or whatever. So that's, if Ryan Garcia got hurt in sparring, then that shows that he has work to do, because he's letting sparring partners one-up him, and you're supposed to be the star person, right? So whether Tank had someone tell these facts or not, it was up to Ryan to protect yourself at all times, protect his body, and he didn't. Now, regarding the tune-up, the great Ego Stradamus strikes again. I mean, I'm good. Damn, I'm good. I make this boxing game look easy. I truly do. Because in real time, it was known that Ryan was supposed to take a January fight. They were talking about Mercito Hesta as his opponent. I made reports about it. And then Ryan Garcia was down with it too. And then all of a sudden, Ryan Garcia says he's backing out and he's not doing the January fight. And he was telling Tank, let's just go straight into it. So either way, Team Garcia looks foolish here, because how are you taunting Tank Davis and your fans were clinging on to this as if, like, let's say this rib injury thing is true, right? You were trying to make it look like you didn't want to take a tune-up and Tank was scared because he was fighting Hector Luis Garcia, which most people viewed as a tune-up. But I said, if you listen to everything I said the Garcia versus Garcia, he's fighting back-to-back Garcias. In my opinion, I thought the Hector Luis Garcia fight was going to be tougher than the Ryan Garcia fight. If you strip away the names and followers and profiles and the branding and the trash talk, I thought that would be the case. And fast forward, after seeing both fights this year, I truly believe Hector Luis Garcia did better than Ryan Garcia. He didn't get dropped in the fight, certainly not in the second round. They both got stopped, so they have that in common. And I think they both quit. But in the end, I think Hector Luis Garcia made it more of a puzzle in the earlier rounds than Ryan Garcia. So either way, to be honest, this looks bad for them. It looks great for me because I've told you these things. I said the Hector Luis Garcia fight would be harder for Tank Davis. It was. I said the whole Ryan taking the tune-up off of the schedule was foolish, and it was. I mean, I don't really think it would have changed it because there was a major levels gap and experience gap and skills gap. But still, why would you not take the tune-up? It's a foolish thing to go from the Fortuna fight and have inactivity. These are all things that I said on my channel. So you guys can, if you don't believe me, go listen to those videos. But coulda, shoulda, woulda. it is what it is. We'll see what Ryan Garcia's next move is. But I just wanted to gloat for a minute because these are all things I said. Now you hear the promoter of the fighter telling you what I've been telling you. It just proves I'm the best in the business. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know how I did, and I'm out.